want it, I got it, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel and another episode of ID with Khadija. Today we are bringing you guys along with us as we look for a new office space here in the GTA. We are currently at our first location, so we're going to go inside, have a look, have a feel, and see if it's something that's fitting for our growing team. So what basically drew me to this area is the commute. I always said I don't want to be in an office space that's just beautiful, but I want the office space to accommodate my commute time. I want it to be something that's accessible between home and work and all of my other clients, and this is really the middle ground located here in Mississauga for me, and it just really works. But I guess it's more, how does the office space look? How does the office space feel? I'm hoping it has a window, because that for me will probably be a Debbie Downer, but we'll kind of just see there. That I have to wear this mask right now. But other than that, we're on the highest floor. It's for Suite 400, so you get a little bit of a view. It's not too high up, but it is their top floor. But I'm excited to see it, and hopefully it is something that is suitable for us.
So, do you have any outgoing mail?
Yep.
Like that, if they have outgoing mail.
Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, I'm just trying to envision how we would basically set up, because there would be about 4 of us. I do like the layout of everything, but I am just trying to envision how we can really utilize that space best to our ability. It is pretty small, but at the same time, it's like, is it workable at this time? And let's see what the other spaces hold, and then this way we could determine what direction we really want to go in. All right guys, so now that we are growing, we are obviously hiring on. Just an FYI, if you are a local interior designer within the GTA, we are hiring on for senior interior designers as well as junior interior designers to join our team. So if you feel like you have what it takes, submit your resume as well as your portfolio to the email that we're going to link in the description box below. One of the things that we will be doing throughout this process of hiring that we didn't really do before is really looking for 3 important things. Number 1, the resume. We want to look at, not just their qualifications of what they have done at these previous places, but we want to also look at the time they started at these places and the time they are finishing at these places. To me, it actually is a red flag if I do see that these people are bouncing around. If they're at one location, a new location every year, that shows that there is something with the employee that is either not sitting well with the employer, or the employee has yet to really figure out the best place for them. Also, in terms of that, if you are currently at a company and seeking another job, why are you looking to leave that company? And when you ask that question, any employer will tell you the number 1 response you'll get is, I'm looking to grow within a company that wants to see me excel and flourish, and etc. and etc. Now, that's all great and dandy, but I feel like as an employer, you really need to dissect that question. All right, you're looking to grow. What position do you see yourself in within the next 2 to 5 years? And what are you doing right now that is currently working up the skill set to be equipped for that position? Number 2, I would suggest that you give them a mini design test to do. Now, obviously don't give them an actual piece of work because you're not paying them for this, but as designers, attention to detail is everything. And it's not enough just to have or create beautiful designs. If you cannot pay attention to detail, you're not going to be able to understand the client. You're not going to be able to deliver all of the minor details in the specs of work. You're going to miss a lot of key things that will make you have to keep reverting back to making changes, making adjustments, and it prevents you from moving forward to the next phase of work. Number 3, once you have your initial phone conversation or your video call, you are going to want to meet them in person. You're going to want to feel this person out. You're really going to want to ask questions to get to know them a little bit better to make sure that they're the right fit. One thing as a business owner, I know for myself, I do not want to have a high turnaround. I know people, you know, they start out in interior design and they eventually go off into their own. That's great. I'm all for growth in that direction and would love to be a mentor in that area. But I don't want to see a revolving door because I'm not hiring on properly. I'm not paying attention to the signs that are there to say this person is not the best fit. I've had that a couple of times and I'm really trying to avoid that. The people that we currently have on our team right now are phenomenal. They are great at what they do and they are growing into their role wonderfully, and we really want to add to that and not take away from that with our next set of hires. So light, a window, even if it's a half of window. I'm big on natural lighting. I like when that light hits, not for taking pics, but simply like, I don't know, I just want to feel like I'm a part of what's outside while being inside. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Well, if anything, we'll have like a mounted on desk. But I feel like everything else within the space is probably not really what I have in mind, especially when I see cubicles. I hate cubicles. I hate them. They remind me of my call center days at Bell Mobility. Like, I just hate cubicles. It's like we all just get together and, you know, huddle. I'm not big on that, and even though we're getting our own separate office space and it does have the window, I do feel like there's other things that I'm not really too keen on, so we are going to keep looking. We have one more place to see, so let's go. It is like its own unit that our client would go into, our team would go into, and it's just us. And it would need renovation because it's just drywall and concrete on the floor. This is beautiful. We're an interior design firm, so I really wanted a space where, you know, I can have my office.
Basically, this guy had 2 units.
Yes.
So the stairs came in the middle, so it's one unit commercial.
Yep.
It's already leased up.
Yes.
And it's just that corner unit.
Seeing the space, it's where I want to be. Like, crazy amount of lighting would come through there in the daytime, like the floor to ceiling glass that's all around the perimeter of that office space. It is just something that I envisioned for my office space to begin with, and it's my space. This space is actually for sale and not for lease, which it's fine. I wasn't really expecting to go that route, but they're also willing to work with me for price. So it is still very much something I am considering, and will make my decision once I comb through everything I need to, because I want to make the right decision and not just because I love the space or I need to have it. And then it might be one of the things where I don't go with any of the three and I continue the hunt. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of ID with Khadija. That will conclude our office space shopping. Comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to mention which office space do you guys like? Which one looks the nicest? Which one do you feel is fit for interior designers? We want to hear from you. Until next time, guys, bye. This concludes the episode of our office shopping. Comment below. Comment below? Oh my gosh, okay. I want to use that as a short for a blooper, definitely.